Hello and welcome, this is your boy Jack here to do another reaction video. This time we're going back to reaction to Canserbero, and the track we'll be reacting to is called Llovía, which means raining, and unfortunately I don't think there's actually a music video for this. There's actually a lyric video, which is what I'm going to be reacting to, and it's in English, so that should be fun to actually dissect this masterpiece by, or at least this artist who's been known to drop mass bombs. And Canserbero is a very talented artist, very lyrical, and it's always interesting to see his storytelling style, and I always love reacting to his style. So without further ado, let's get this reacting party started. As I said earlier, we are reacting to Canserbero Raining. So that's the English title, I just realized. Okay, alright, so that's basically it. So we're going to be reacting to it, and hopefully this wows us as the previous ones I've done to reacted to has. You know what? Let's just react. Very interesting choice. It reminds me of those music box, which is, the instrumentation over there reminds me of those music box, those wheels that turn around with the dots all over it. And yeah, so let's go. Maybe that's the style he's going for this time.
Benito se la está andando con Fernando. Ya tiene 18 y es súper valiente. Con un peine largo se está desplazando y no hay CR que lo haga ver que por ahí está la muerte. Fernando es quien lleva el volante en el barrio.
I like that. It's very interesting. Like I said, the beat it's music box, which tends to be on the lighter side when it comes to the song that you're playing, but the story apparently that's been told is a bit dark, and I can see that this is it might be going to a path whereby the ending is not going to be I can see this ending tragically for the characters right now, so hopefully that's not the case.
Benito se la está andando con Fernando. Ya tiene 18 y es súper valiente. Con un peine largo se está desplazando y no hay CR que lo haga ver que por ahí está la muerte. Fernando es quien lleva.
Alright, so Benito and Fernando. Benito is sort of one of the members, and Fernando obviously is the boss, and he has a nag and they're waiting. And apparently it sounds as though it's raining, which is another very interesting concept in there. I love the raindrops happening in the background. So I'm guessing they're in wait for someone. Obviously, Benito is young, he's 18, and when you're that age, you always feel as though nothing can touch you. So he's super brave. Let's see if that continues throughout the rest of the song.
Al volante en el barrio, su merca se vende como pan caliente. Y esta noche van pa' donde los del callejón contrario a saltar un par de cuentas pendientes. Ventanas oscuras, conciencia oscura, noche oscura. Benito apunta al traidor de repente.
Oh wow, okay, alright, so apparently something is going on there. I think he has his own alley that he sells, or his own area that he sells, and now they're about to encroach on a new area. And I'm assuming they have to take out whoever is actually selling in that area. So they're trying to expand their territory. And obviously, in order for you to do that, it's usually quite bloody when things like that happen. At least from what I've seen and heard and read.
Órdenes claras y pa' poner toda la cuenta clara, se le clavan al traidor dos en la frente. Y la sangre llovía, llovía, llovía. Y la paz escampaba, escampaba, escampaba. Y la sangre llovía, llovía, llovía. Y la paz escampaba, escampaba, escampaba. Escan. Fernando dice a Benito te quiero parcero y de caballero le da dinero y alguero se va a celebrar que ya no hay compa en la plaza, pero pasa que a su casa llegó la amenaza de venganza. Dios mío, cuida Benito, soy la madre. Cada vez que no den el reloj es tarde. Venezuela está candela, mi.
Oh wow, okay, it's like now talking about basically the people. It's not just talking about Benito now, it's expanded to the family and how every time the kids always go out during the day, it's like the parents are always worried, the grandparents are always worried, they're always praying that their kid would come back alive. It's very interesting. I really love this. It's like it's telling a story about this guy Benito and how his actions and how his neighborhood and how the country as a whole is actually pushing or creating this narrative leads to this. Maybe it's going to be a tragic ending, or maybe they might actually rise above it and actually do better, but at the same time, it's affecting this community, this whole violence and the drugs and everything. So, this is great.
Compadre, dicen los abuelos cuando oyen de sangre. Chaqueta con capucha, 15 pm, izquierda en el bolsillo, en la derecha anillo y cigarrillo. El silencio se escucha, Benito se mueve, observa el día sencillo, no sospecha el guiño del destino. Aquí el lampa soy yo y en este barrio solo manda el lampa. Pensó Benito antes de ver la trampa. Y en un solo segundo su vida completa recordó cuando vio que de un carro plomo le zampan. La visión oscura.
Obviously, that didn't end well for him, so I guess it's sort of payback. I'm assuming it's close to his home. And as you said, super brave. You gotta be, if you live that life, you never exactly know what's gonna happen. Every moment, every second could be your last. So I guess this is probably his last.
La sangre oscura, noche oscura, brincando techo huyendo de la muerte. Su chaqueta clara, manchada de manera clara, sudor corriendo por toda su frente. Y las balas llovían. Y la paz escampaba. Y las balas llovían. Y la paz escampaba. Benito se le está andando solitario. Ya tiene 23 y es consecuentemente. Es típico protagonista de...
Okay, so I was wrong. Benito didn't die. He actually survived the drive-by shooting, so that's great. Well, for him anyway. So, okay, let's go back there again. Actually, I'm going to take it back. I think I must have misread what happened during the drive-by. Alright.
Completa recordó cuando vio que de un carro plomo le zampan. La visión oscura, la sangre oscura, noche oscura, brincando techo huyendo de la muerte. Okay. Su chaqueta clara, manchada de manera clara, sudor corriendo por toda su frente.
I really like that metaphor or simile or whatever. It's jumping roofs, fleeing from death. That's absolutely fantastic. Yeah.
Su chaqueta clara, manchada de manera clara, sudor corriendo por toda su frente. Y las balas llovían. Y la paz escampaba. Y las balas llovían. Y la paz escampaba. Benito se le está andando solitario. Ya tiene 23 y es consecuentemente. Es típico protagonista de las historias de barrio.
He's been around for 5 years in this game. Wow, okay. I guess you could call him an OG by that time, eh?
Con una diferencia solamente, que lo hace distinto de Pedro Navaja, que de Montana Tony hace diferente. Benito va a terminar el tema.
I guess it's Tony Montana, obviously, from Scarface. At least that's what I'm assuming. And I'm also assuming that, what's his name? Pedro Navajas is also another drug dealer who's made a name for himself in the drug game. And yeah, so we'll just have to wait and see.
De Pedro Navaja, que de Montana Tony hace diferente. Benito va a terminar el tema sin ir.
He gives off the end of the song. Anyway, please let me know who Pedro Navajas is. And obviously, stopping right here, Benito is going to end the song without being a casualty, which is very interesting. And also, that's a spoiler, dude. I didn't need to know that. I would have loved to actually get to the end and realize that he survived. But let's see what happens. Like I said, he's a very good storyteller. So I don't think he's actually really spoiling the song, or at least basically Benito is like James Bond. You already know he's gonna survive in the end, but the interest is what happens in between him surviving whatever mission he's actually going through. So I guess this could be the same.
Se te baja, su desenlace no será la muerte, pero una fecha oscura recibí una noticia oscura, llamada telefónica urgente y de forma clara escucho una voz agitada de Fernando diciendo lo siguiente: llegaron sin capucha a las 8 p.m. Tu madre en la ducha escucha que tumban la puerta como puede. Trató de escapar, todo pasó muy breve. Los vecinos dicen que le dieron como 29 y lágrimas llovían. Y la paz escampaba. Y lágrimas llovían. Y la paz escampaba. Esto es una historia más de lo que está pasando en mis barrios latinos. Respeto no merece el malo, sino el que consigue la felicidad. Ese sí es el más malandro. Benito se le está entendiendo solitario, y aunque no está vivo nadie le dio muerte. No es más que un fantasma solo entre las veredas del barrio. Benito no es más que un muerto viviente. Piense bien si quiere ingresar.
Wow, Benito's life he might as well be dead based on what's happening right now. Everything, his world has just been completely decimated, and he's just him. As I said, he might as well just be a ghost, man. Because this is wow. Let's just go. He is walking alone, basically. All right.
Solitario, y aunque no está vivo nadie le dio muerte. No es más que un fantasma solo entre las veredas del barrio. Benito no es más que un muerto viviente. Piense bien si quiere ingresar a Lampa, hermano, por si luego tiene ganas de salir. No tendrás que decidir por tus opciones a elegir. ¿Cuáles son? Morir o sufrir. ¡Buah! Pedrito Navaja lo llevó la muerte. Juanito Alimaña no está en libertad. Y el que a hierro mata a hierro se va, tenganlo presente. Por eso opuesto a la felicidad. Wow.
Wow, okay, so I guess he tried to leave, and that was the price he had to pay, and the price for joining. I mean, I guess once you join a gang, you're not allowed to leave. If you leave, things will get really messy, and apparently he did in his case. And his family is more or less dead, and he's just that. And obviously, there are other people, like you said, if you live by the iron, basically said if you live by the iron, you die by the iron. And in this case, those might actually be the lucky ones, because at least they're dead.
Y el que a hierro mata a hierro se va, tenganlo presente. Por eso opuesto a la felicidad. Y all we need is love, ni menos ni más.
Alright, that was Canserbero, and the track was Llovía. Llovía, sorry. Alright, so that's it. Llovía, which means raining. It's raining bullets, and it's actually a fantastic track. You know what this actually reminds me of? It reminds me of Immortal Technique. What's that really tragic one with the love song theme as the love song sample they used. Hold on, I'm gonna rack my brain and see if I can come up with it. As I was saying, it did remind me of Immortal Technique, and the track, yes, it's Dance with the Devil. If you haven't seen that, I strongly recommend that you do. It is much brutal than this, and the ending for everyone involved, I mean for the protagonist, it's just whew. Wow, that's all I can say. If you get a chance, you can check out my reaction video on that, or you can actually just watch the video. It's absolutely fine. It is a brilliant song. It is very well thought out. It's a very, very heart-wrenching story. And as I said, I find that it's so interesting that it sampled the theme for the movie Love Story, sorry. And the movie Love Story also does have not such a happy ending. So I thought, oh wow, that's very interesting that it would do that. And it sort of made sense that he actually used that as for Death with the Devil. So that was great. This too was great. I always love storytellers. I love it. It's interesting. I love the way they tie the stories together. I love the messages trying to pass on to us who are listening to the stuff. And Canserbero does that in spades. I especially love the last one I did from him. I don't remember the name, but I love the way it played with time. I think it's Mundo de Piedra. Sorry, I think that's what it is called. So I love what it did with time, how each individual's actions, decisions that it took at a certain time actually ended up affecting all of that. It sort of created a ripple effect that ended up badly. Oh, I shouldn't say badly. It ended up bad for them, or it ended up leading all of them to a point or a situation whereby they would have been better off they wouldn't have ended if they had actually all made a different choice at that point in time. It was all at the same exact time that this three individuals' life changed. Alright, so I love his stuff, and I can't wait to actually react to more of his. So I guess that's about it. That was Canserbero. That was Llovía. I hope I'm pronouncing it right, guys. I'm sorry if I'm not. And it means raining, which makes sense with this. It's really potent. It's very interesting storytelling. It's very evocative, and you can actually feel what's happening. And I also love the rain drop in the background and the use of music box instrumentation, which is very interesting and very sort of contrast with the style, with the message. It's like you have this music box which sounds nice and nice and childlike, and then you have this rain in the background, then you have the story that it's talking about, and it's a bit on the dark side. So it's like this whole different aspects come together to create this masterpiece. So this was great. I really like it. Alright, so with that said, this is your boy Jack. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification button. Let you know when next I drop a new vid. Don't forget to leave comments down below. Let me know what you think. Let me know what you want me to react to. If you got anything to say, just say hey. And also, if you have issues with what I've said, or if you disagree with what I've said, or whatever, like I said, just leave comments down below. All I ask is that you leave it be constructive criticism. I do not constructive criticism for this helps for the dialogue and helps for the exchange of ideas. And we all, without exchange of ideas, we all stagnate. So it's great to exchange ideas. So I would read them. We'll read them. We understand. We exchange ideas. We grow from there, and we learn and we grow. It's very important to grow. If you stick to what you think chances are you're just gonna end up the same way you are, and no one should stay the same. Grow, and grow for the better. That's most important. Grow for the better. And this is what this dialogue, constructive criticism, actually facilitate. Okay, I'm going on about it. Just leave comments down below, be constructive about it, and I'll do my best to read it, and hopefully I'll respond whenever I can, and we'll see. So, with that said, y'all take care, and I'll catch you on the flip side.